How to get a domain and hosting account. In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily get yourself a domain name and then also get a hosting account. Now, you are going to need both these two things, and you're going to have to go to two different places. You're going to have to go to a domain name registering site to go ahead and register your domain. And for that, I like to use either GoDaddy or Namecheap. They're both businesses that have been around a long time. I've done business with both of them, and I've been very happy with the customer service. If you've already registered domain name at a different place, that's fine too, but these are the two places that I like to register my domain at. And then for hosting, I like to use either HostGator or Liquid Web for my hosting. Both of them offer really great service. They offer affordable service, and they have very good customer support should you ever need any help. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and get yourself a domain name. And like I said, I use either GoDaddy or Namecheap to register my domain names. It doesn't really matter too much which one you use if you have a preference for one or the other. Sometimes you can get a little bit better price at Namecheap. Sometimes you can get a better price at GoDaddy. Like I said, they're both great services. Just choose which one you want to use. The one thing that I will say is that Namecheap, their ordering process, it's a little bit more streamlined than GoDaddy's is. But like I said, they really are both great services. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to either Namecheap or GoDaddy and go ahead and register a new domain name. And what I like to do is I like to make sure that my domain name reflects the market that I'm in. So I'm in woodworking, and then also adds a little bit of personality because this is mainly going to be me blogging about on my website this particular topic of woodworking. So I'm going to go ahead and get a website like Mark's Woodworking Tips. And then I'll just click on this search domain right over here on the right hand side, and we'll see if that domain is available. And you can see GoDaddy tells me that markswoodworkingtips.com is available, which is great, and they have it right now for $12.99. Right now, $12.99 is a little bit more money than I want to spend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save some money, and I'm going to actually go ahead and get the .info name only. It's only going to be like $3 or so. So I'm going to go ahead and select Mark's Woodworking Tips.info, and you can see it's only $2.99. So I'm going to go ahead and select that, and then I'll just go ahead and click on the Continue to Cart. And then what we can do is we're going to go through the ordering process, and it's very simple. Just follow their on-screen options. I like to go ahead and skip all the things that they're offering here. You don't need any of it. Just go ahead, no thanks, and then continue on to cart. And like I said, it's not that much of a hassle to go ahead and order this. I'm going to go ahead, order it for just 1 year. And you can see it's only going to be $2.99. And Namecheap, it's done basically the same exact way. Just type in the domain that we want to get, click on search, and then you can see tells us it is available. And you can see over at Namecheap, it's only $10.69. So if I were going to get the .com, I would definitely go ahead and use Namecheap. And you can see very simple process. We just go ahead, add that into the cart. We can view cart. And then we can go ahead and confirm the order and go through the checkout process. If it's your first time with Namecheap, just go ahead, create an account right over here on the right hand side. Really easy to go ahead, register yourself a domain name. So you need to go ahead, register your domain name. And very simple, they will guide you through the whole entire process. And I'll just finish off this GoDaddy one right here. We'll go right to the checkout. Once again, it's going to ask us if we are a returning customer or a new customer. If you are a new customer, just go ahead, click on the new customer and fill out the information. It's very simple and very easy. And you will need to go ahead and register your domain name before you can get your hosting account. And that's what we're going to go ahead and do right now. We'll go ahead and get a hosting account. With hosting, I recommend one of either two places. I recommend either HostGator or Liquid Web. I've used both of them and continue to use HostGator to this very day. I like their service. They have very good customer service should you ever need it. If you are going to go with HostGator, what you're going to want to get is you're going to want to go ahead and get a plan called their baby plan. You do not want to get the hatchling plan. The hatchling plan is just for a single domain. You don't want to be restricted to just one domain name because you're going to want to add domains as you go along in your business. And you can see it starts at only $6.36 a month. If you pay monthly, it's going to be about $8 a month. They do offer different coupon codes, like you can search Google for coupon codes, but ordering your hosting is really easy. Just go ahead, select the plan that you want. I do want the monthly plan. Click on the Order Now button right there. And what you're going to want to do is definitely do not check this. It comes standard, already checked. Do not have them register a new domain. You're going to be using the domain name that you already registered, that you just registered. You just go ahead, paste in the domain name that you just registered. Go ahead, select the baby package. Choose yourself a username and a security pin. Make sure that it's something that you can remember. Choose your payment code. And one thing to go ahead and do right here on coupon code, make sure that you type in 1 cent. And then if you validate that, what that's going to do is that's going to give you 1 cent hosting for your first month. You can see that's 1 cent. And it also is adding these different things. I usually don't get those. They're expensive backups. I usually don't get these other services. And you can see you can get started with only 1 cent. Ordering from Liquid Web, virtually the same. Just choose the hosting account that you want. With Liquid Web, I do recommend that you do only go with their webmaster plan. Very easy to get started. Just click on Add to Cart. And then you can go right to the checkout where once again you're going to go ahead, create yourself a new account, go through the process, and that is how you register, or that is how you get yourself a hosting account. With HostGator, it's really simple. Once you fill that out, just go ahead, create the account. And they'll go ahead and send you, once your account is registered, they'll go ahead and send you the login information and also give you the technical details of that server, which you'll need.